So let me get this straight. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the woman who's been so far up Trump's ass she could check his cholesterol levels, is now telling Republicans they're screwing up the shutdown. Finally, somebody. The MAGA queen herself just went on CNN and said, quote, I don't think it's a good advice that the government shutdown is going to help Republicans in the midterms. Duh. Here's a clip.
I'm actually putting the blame on the Speaker and Leader Thune in the Senate. This should not be happening. And I don't think, look, as a member of Congress, we already have a low enough job approval rating. This shutdown is just going to drive everybody's approval rating that much lower.
But so you're putting the blame on the leadership of your party.
Absolutely. We control the House. We control the Senate. We have the White House.
Absolutely. She said absolutely. Chuck Schumer is somewhere having a stroke because he just got a soundbite from MTG. So look, we finally have a few people standing up to Trump, and one of them is MTG, an MTG who I've covered many times in unflattering ways about not reading terrible bills and then passing them anyway, even though they hurt every American. And it's so interesting because what may end up saving this country is just a few Republicans finally saying enough. I like all the corruption and how it benefits me personally, but this isn't really what America is about. So here's what's actually happening. The government's been shut down for over a week now. Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the White House. They literally have all the power, and they still can't figure out how to keep the lights on.
So a lot of my stances actually support the president a lot more than perhaps maybe some people on his own White House staff, and a lot of these Republicans that just put their MAGA hats on literally a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder, do you think that he's maybe straying from some of those MAGA principles that you're fighting for?
I've never speak on behalf of the president, but I don't think he's always getting the best advice.
From his staff?
Possibly, yeah.
And she's rightly calling out Trump's advisors. She's saying this strategy is bad for Republicans in the midterms. And you know what? She's right. Democrats are demanding one thing: extend the healthcare subsidy that keep insurance premiums from doubling for millions of Americans. That's it. And Republicans are like, nah, we'd rather shut down the government and make air traffic controllers work without pay. And here's the kicker. Polls show 78% of Americans support extending those subsidies. Even 57% of MAGA Republicans want them extended. So Republicans are literally fighting against what their own voters want. That's not democracy.
Congresswoman Greene specifically said that Republicans do not have a plan to deal with health care.
Congresswoman Greene does not serve on the committees of jurisdiction that deal with those specialized issues, and she's probably not read in on some of that.
Oh, this is good. Mike Johnson just said MTG isn't read in on the situation. In other words, she's not in on the grift yet. Mike's like, damn, nobody called Marjorie. She doesn't know about the backroom deals. She's out there just saying what she actually thinks. No good. Congress Greene does not serve on the committees of jurisdiction. Translation, she's not part of the club that already decided how this is going to end. And you know what? Good for her. MTG is out there representing her district. Her own adult kids' insurance premiums are about to double. She's hearing from constituents who are pissed. And instead of towing the party line, she's saying, this is stupid. Look, I never thought I'd say this, but Marjorie Taylor Greene is the one breaking ranks to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't screw over millions of Americans right before an election. Maybe. Maybe there is hope. We need more Republicans like this. Not perfect, not suddenly saints, just Republicans willing to say, I like winning, I like power, but this ain't it. Who knows? Maybe she's turning a corner, or maybe she just realized her own insurance is on the line. Either way, I'll take it.